Welcome to Durbania Live. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
And we just walked out of watching Pixar's Cars 3. And some kid complimented me on my Batman shirt.
Yeah.
So,
He thought it was awesome.
When it's kid approved, I guess that's...
A good thing?
Yeah, I guess so. So, this is our spoiler-free live review for Cars 3 / reaction because, it is kind of a reaction because we did just
walked out.
We literally just walked out. So, all right. Keeping it spoiler-free, Laura, go ahead. Tell us what are your, Miss Negative Nancy, what are your thoughts and impressions? She's negative about everything. Hey,
I'm more
Cody.
negative.
That's an awesome Batman. It is an awesome Batman shirt. Thank you, Cody.
Yes. It was better than I expected, but I haven't seen the other two movies in a long time. And you kind of knew the approach it was going to be halfway through the movie. I knew how it was going to end, but it didn't matter. I still enjoyed the ride. And also the graphics are amazing.
Oh my gosh, the animation. Tyler Tompkins, you didn't live stream the movie for it? No! I'm not going to get sued by Disney and Pixar, Tyler. I see what you're trying to do. Pick off the competition.
We would like to keep our car and be able to drive to and from the theater.
Did you see it, Tyler? Did you go see Cars 3 tonight? I don't know. You can answer that in a second. But
yes, but the graphics, they were amazing. Like you're looking at a wood post.
It was like
and
photo real.
And it looks like you were there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was photo real. Like there were some scenes, it's obvious it's animated, but it's just, there's some things where you're just like,
well, like,
whoa.
There were shots where, like, for instance, so what you're talking about, that wood post, where, like, the camera was panning around it, and then the wood post would blur out, and it would focus on the thing behind it, and it didn't look like animation. It looked like
legit.
A movie crew went out with a camera and filmed some stuff. So, like, the animation in this was, like, it was unreal.
Yes.
I mean, the cars themselves with their eyes and their expressions, yeah. I mean, it looks like you would expect kind of cartoony, but, like... everything else around them, it reminded me of that trailer for Mario Odyssey, where, you have the Mario look, but then you had that photoreal T-Rex.
Oh, I didn't think it was photoreal, but that's me for the T-Rex.
Negative Nancy. Negative Nancy.
Okay, I'm cynical. Whatever.
Okay.
We know this about me. That's
All right,
okay.
so I have to say this, though. So our theater was filled with kids.
Yes.
As it should be. It's a Cars movie.
Yes, and I think I laughed at some of the jokes a lot more than they did.
Yes. But... Here's the thing, without spoilers, the plot of this movie is as follows. Lightning McQueen is an old man.
What you see in the trailers.
A new, youthful, younger generation that knows how to do things he couldn't dream of is now coming up behind him and picking off the old dudes.
Yep.
So the old dudes are all retiring because the young dudes are taking over, and it's like that whole ageism thing. And I'm sitting here thinking... I find this fascinating. Yes, the movie is essentially Rocky V, Tyler. That is actually very, very true.
Rocky 5 is not one I have seen.
I haven't seen it in a long time,
but Rocky 4, so I didn't watch it.
I do remember enough that I'm tracking with Mr. Tompkins there. Anyway, okay. But it was just I'm looking around at all these little children, thinking this is about an old man retiring. How much are the kids really getting this? Like, I mean...
There's a lot of Disney movies that I wonder if the kids get, and they love them. So
that's true.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, every kid in the theater...
I mean, there's a lot of things in there that the kids are going to love and have a good time with. So, I mean, it's definitely, if the kids like the other ones, go see it.
Oh, yeah. But it's just funny to me that the central plot was about somebody being old... too old almost now to continue to do what they love, and a younger generation taking it over. Now, for me, as a grown-up who just is somewhere in his 30s, that was very interesting. I'm watching them like, wow, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. Like, and I'm enjoying it. Yes, thank you, Tyler. Tyler agrees. But yeah, it was very deep, and so I was enjoying that aspect of the story. But I'm looking at all these kids. I'm like, what are you guys getting out of this? You're too young.
Some of the old jokes, definitely the adults were laughing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Nicholas, is it weird? I would rather see Captain Underpants. I don't know. I haven't seen Captain Underpants, and I keep hearing that it is absolutely fantastic.
Only seen the trailers for it.
And it does look absolutely fantastic. That should probably be next on my list.
If you like the other Cars movies, again, you'll enjoy this one a lot.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing, though. If you didn't like Cars 2, but you liked Cars 1, I think you will like this one. This one felt more like... There was no reference to Cars 2 in this one. None
no, not
whatsoever.
That I noticed either.
And it was all referencing back to all the themes and all the plot points and all the story points of Cars 1. So
Yes.
it felt like it's jumping over Cars 2 altogether. And
That just was.
And it kind of feels like this is more the direct sequel to Cars than Cars 2 was.
Yeah, and in this one you have new characters, so you don't see some of the older characters that you love as much as you would like to.
Yeah, you know, like Sally, like
You barely see
isn't
Sally.
McQueen and Sally, are they dating, engaged?
Well, she says "I love you"
Are
at
they
the
married?
end in
Yeah.
one of the scenes. So,
But there's like nothing between them in this movie.
no, they love each other. But
Yeah.
like Mater, who's like a favorite for a lot of
Yes.
people, he's in it, and I mean, he's
stuff
funny,
he's in is
and
great.
he's great. But it's just I would have liked more Mater.
Yeah, it was mostly about McQueen and Ramirez, Cruz
Yes.
Ramirez, who was a. What did you think of Cruz? What did you think of Cruz?
I like the character. Extremely predictable for me.
Yeah,
Like what the character did and how they reacted. It was, I mean, it fits a lot of the other
That's
tropes
true.
you see in a lot of other movies and that
yeah,
kind of a
and
character.
they were definitely doing some foreshadowing of what was going to happen in the final race about the middle of the movie.
Yeah, that's when it became very predictable.
Yeah, and I started picking up on it, but it was like when he was in his final race, I went, oh, I know what they're going to do here.
No.
Like, that's when I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to say that was the one part that, but again,
Was it his final race?
whatever.
I don't
The
know.
point that I'm getting at is for us, it was predictable. We were able to see it coming a mile away, but every kid in that theater was cheering and
shocked.
screaming. So it's
They
like,
weren't, well, yeah, kind of.
Well,
but
maybe they
were
weren't
shocked.
screaming, but they were having a good time.
The kids didn't know what was going to happen.
yeah. So it's kind of weird trying to rate this movie because it's like, oh yeah, I want to look at it and say, yeah, that was a little predictable, and what a deep story about old age and
Yeah.
the younger generation coming up, and get all philosophical up in here about it. And yet, the target audience of this movie was having a blast.
Yes. And really, I mean, I had a great time with the movie.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored during it. And that for me is one of the things that really, like, if I'm like, okay, come on, move on the
Yeah.
story. And that didn't happen for me. They kept it at a great pace. And I felt like the pacing stayed the same throughout for the most part, and therefore I didn't get bored.
Yeah.
And I didn't want more either. I felt like it hit the right mark, and that's high for me. That's
Yeah.
important in a movie.
And she's Negative Nancy, so for her to be talking such positivity.
Good Nancy.
So I do have to bring this up one real quick. Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
I love Nathan Fillion so much. I love Nathan Fillion. He's
As a
awesome.
voice, as an actor,
Yes.
he's like definitely in my top
He's
5.
great as the voice of Green Lantern in the animated stuff. He was
Yes.
great in Castle Firefly, which introduced me to Nathan Fillion. He's freaking fantastic.
And he's the voice of one of the cars in this.
And he's a voice of a car in this. I was just so happy to hear Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
What would
wrapping
you
it up
rate
here.
it?
You know what? I don't know. I think I'm gonna rate this one. It's hard. You go first.
I'm leaning, well, see, it's like in the A category for my initial reaction, but I know as it sits, it's going to be a solid B+.
That actually feels right for me too. Because walking out of it, it is a really fun movie. If you have kids, they will for sure love it. If you liked Cars 1, you will like Cars 3. I think for
Yes.
me, I don't think Cars 3 was better than Cars 1, but it was way better than Cars 2. So I think it's like tied with Cars 1
I
for
barely
me.
remember Cars 2. That's the international one.
So I'm going to stick and be more positive and just stick with an A-.
Okay. Yeah, well, see, for me, I gave Wonder Woman an A-, and this was not as good as Wonder Woman to me, so
Yeah.
that's why I got to stick also with my B+.
There you go. All right. Well,
What would you guys rate it?
Yes, in the comments, what would you rate this movie? A-, B+, A+, F+. I
hope
shouldn't
not
have said
enough
that.
plus.
It doesn't deserve an F.
Yeah.
Not even close. Also, before we close out, I just want to say a really huge thank you. What was it? 2 days ago, I surpassed 900
Yeah.
subscribers. So I want to say thank you to all of you new subscribers who are here right now. Hopefully you're watching, enjoying this live stream, or if you're just watching it not live later, I just hope you're enjoying it. And I want to say thank you so much. Tyler gives the movie a solid B. Tyler, by the way, has a fantastic YouTube channel, as does Cody Leach. And so I bet you their scores are up there on their channel right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for helping me surpass 900 subscribers. I am like less than 100 away from 1,000 subscribers.
That's
So
gonna be
I'm
exciting.
super excited. I just, huge thank you to Matthew V. Haynes, Sean Chandler, Cody Leach, Jeff Mackey. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Tyler?
Tyler. Nicholas says, I haven't seen it, but it looks like it'd be at best. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the comment is fading out, so when you see me talk really fast and lean in like that, it's because the comment pops up on the screen and
I know,
fades
there's
away.
so many people to thank, and since you don't have a list, write down, you should probably stop so you don't shoot yourself in the foot and forget somebody.
You know, she is the wife, and she is very, very wise. You know what? There are a lot of YouTube people and a lot of YouTube channels that I have done a lot of collaborations with that have been a huge help to me, so thank you to all of you YouTube channels that I've recently done collabs with, and all the ones that I will be doing collabs with, and to all my friends and my family. It's just exciting to be less than 100 away.
And as this is the Cars review, go see Cars, you'll have a good time.
I forgot, it's a Cars review. I see Cars, have a good time. We're out of here. Have a great night.